Right, I think we are live. Good evening, everybody. Thank you very much for joining me for this impromptu video. I mean, impromptu in that I wanted to do this at some point this week, but I didn't know if I was going to get time. Vicky is downstairs watching the Formula One from yesterday, which I stayed up really late last night watching. So I've already seen it. So basically, I've got 20 minutes free and I'm going to do an unboxing video. Hopefully, Jeff has confirmed it sounds good. Hopefully, you can hear me and see me okay. And TransGalactica, what is it? It is a new big box tea game from Daniel Tascini. So it's a tea game not published by Board and Dice, who do a lot of the tea games, but it is published by Devere. And this was a game which I was expecting was going to be like their big new release for Essen Spiel this year, and it's not. This is actually coming out at UK Games Expo, which is happening at the end of this month. So I don't know when it's going to be available in your local area, but the game is finished. This is a finished version of the game, and I wanted to say a thank you to Thames and Cosmos UK for sending me this. This doesn't have the Thames Cosmos logo on, but they are Devere's kind of distributor in the UK for stuff. So I know very little about this, apart from a couple of things that I've heard from other people. More on that later on. Today is going to be just an unboxing video, but it's going to be one of my unboxings where I can't actually tell you that much about the game because I don't know yet. Now, Devere quite often do multi-language rulebooks. Yes, and we have 5. So what's going to happen is 4 of those are going to go in the recycling. And if you wonder why publishers do this and you think that this is an excessive waste of paper, I mean, it is, and I strongly urge you to recycle the ones that you don't need. But the reason they do this is so that they can print X thousand copies and not have to print this many English ones, this many Catalan ones, this many Spanish ones, this many Portuguese ones, etc., etc. It means they can just print one lot and you've got rulebooks for all of them. What is a tea game? If you want to Google it, there is an entry on Board Game Geek listing what the actual definition of a tea game is. There are a few parameters that is used to decide whether it is officially a tea game. Generally speaking, it starts with the letter T, but it's not just that. It's one of the designers is Daniel Tascini or David Terzi or Simone Luciani or something like that. There is a number of factors that all contribute to it being classed as a tea game. And generally speaking, the tea games are medium to medium heavyweight Euros, generally speaking. So, yes. Now, because of that, because of the rulebook situation, I'm expecting the game to be language independent apart from this. Because otherwise, well, I would say otherwise, they would have to include player aids for all of the different languages. And maybe they have. But let's dive in. Let's take stuff out and see what we've got. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to look for the main game board, which I'm going to assume is down at the bottom. Oh, we've got lots of punch boards. Right, main game board. And the art, I don't know what this is. The art for this game, I quite like. Let's just go back to the front cover a minute. I actually quite like that as front cover artwork. I like the style. Edu Vals has done some great artwork for other games. And yeah, I like the art style of this game. So let's see what we've got. How big is the game board? Oh, it's 2-sided. So I'm going to guess different sides based on player count. We will see. Nothing is telling me how many players this is for. It's got to be indicated somewhere. But anyway, we'll put that on the board. We'll leave it this side up. That is the main game board. So that's a fairly decent size for a Euro game. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4. No. Oh, we got a sideboard. Is this a sideboard or is this an overlay? Aha! I've just spotted. 3 players. 2 players. 5 players, because it's 2 to 5. That's it. This game takes 2 to 5 people. So I don't quite know what the other side of the board is. If we've got... Oh, probably the 4-player side. Okay, so, yeah. Anyway, so you can do that. 5-player map. A lot bigger. A lot more stuff on there. Right, cool. Not often games are 5 players these days. Quite rare. So, punch boards. We've got 1, 2, 3. 3 punch boards. And if you're wondering what those other things are, we'll get to them in a minute. Yeah, normal and advanced side. Could be. Could be. Who knows? So we're going to do Paul's punch test. Oh. It's failed Paul's punch test. Oh, there you go. Yeah, these are not popping out as cleanly as I would have liked. And they're actually the little nubs. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, that's failed Paul's punch test. Not completely happy with those. It could just be that I've got a... See, they're punching out all right. But a couple of them, these blue ones, you're going to have to be careful. Just be careful when you're punching them out. You might get a little bit of rippage if you're a bit rough with them. It could be that I've got a copy which was near the end of the particular print run, because the blades that cut these do get slightly diminished the more copies you print. I remember getting one where it was literally the first one that was printed out the factory, and you did that and everything just fell out. It was great. So, as well as that, we have some wooden components. Is it just these? Yeah. Oh, no, it's these. There's more wooden components. I'm going to go to the other camera at this point to have a look at the wooden components, because we got quite a few of these. Yeah, quite a few wooden components. I don't know what the price is. If somebody in the chat could tell me what the price is for this game. This is a free copy. This is a review copy of the game from Thames and Cosmos, so I don't actually know what the price of this game is. But if somebody could let me know, just so that I've got that information. Yeah, bags within bags. Right, okay. So I don't know what these are, but these are decent quality wooden pieces, and hopefully they're thick enough that they stand up without falling over. Yeah, okay, that's good. So we got purple, we got reddish, we got yellow, we got... Oh, that's a special one. That's the odd one. $1 million, is it? Oh, right, okay. Well, there you go. You too can have a copy of this game for $1 million. What happens if you punch from the other side, says Jim? Let's do that. Let's do that quickly. I think I did. Yeah. No, it's still catching a little bit. Yeah, no, you can see there. And I'm putting quite a bit of pressure on that, and it's not coming out. So... Okay, yeah, so these will be the player colours, with this one being the white sheep of the family. Well, these are weird looking things. Don't know what they are. But anyway, we got those. We've got bags within bags. We've got more bits. We've got some little spacecraft. Yeah, there's a lot of different shaped wooden components in this. Yes, careful punching. Very careful punching. These are going to be the resources. So we've got some green stuff, some purple stuff, and we got some yellow stuff. Now, this has got to be energy because it's got a lightning bolt symbol on. Now, we've also got a very big white cube. Now, one of the things that I've been reading about this game is the stickers. So let's address the sticker situation, because somebody told me this game has 300 stickers. These are the stickers for the game, but it says this in the rulebook, and it says it on the sticker sheet. You do not have to apply these stickers if you don't want to. So these are completely optional. You can play the game without these. But I'm not going to. I'm going to sit there for about 3 hours in front of TV, and I'm probably going to sticker everything. In fact, I'm going to sticker one of the things right now, because that's kind of crazy fool I am. We could do a 3-hour stream where Paul just stickers a game. Yeah, stickering is one of those things, and I'm curious to hear your opinion on it. Would you sticker these or would you not? Because you don't need to. You absolutely do not need to. But they do look nicer stickered. So if you're me, you're probably going to sticker these. Now, one of the criticisms that I have heard, apart from the fact that it's got loads of stickers, but they are optional, is the outpost, which are these things. So I have heard from a couple of people that the stickers that go on these don't stick. And that's because they're cylindrical, and getting anything to sticker, and I think it's these. It might be these, I don't quite know. But apparently you put stickers on these and it just comes off. So yeah, if you are going to sticker these, you're probably going to need to put some extra glue on or something like that. Anyway, lots of stickers. Now the reason why I would sticker these is I think it's going to make the game more enjoyable to play. And it's exactly the same game, but if I'm playing the game with cool artwork, then yeah, so I'm probably going to sticker them. Right, move them to one side. And this big white cube thing, I assume you have to sticker that. Otherwise, Oh, it's a blank. Yeah, I assume you got to put things on that to make it a special dice, which seems a bit odd. Right, player boards. These have got to be player boards. So these are dual layered player boards. I'll just zoom in on one of these again. There you go, dual layer player boards. And that looks like it's got to come out. Yeah, okay, there you go. So I'm not sure why that's been printed with it in there, but maybe to stop the bending. I don't know. But yeah, it's a kind of, it's a dual layer player board, but you have to actually take some of the bits out yourself. So these are quite nice. Yeah, I like these. These look nice. And again, the artwork really looks nice on these. Which one would I probably play with? I'd probably play with this one, but I'm less keen on that artwork. I like this one, even though I never play yellow. So yeah, player boards. And yeah, I've no idea, but obviously stuff is going to slot into these as we play. Right, let's look at the cards. There's not actually many cards in this game. So we have a few sheets of punchboard, not many. We have lots of wooden components. We don't have a huge amount of cards. Oh, apart from this big deck of cards that I've just noticed over here. But we have player aids, so we've got 5 of them in each of the 5 languages that's included in the game. Great. Okay, so they're all the different actions. These player aids look good. All of the different actions, tells you which page of the rulebook they're explained on, and the structure of the round and the end of the game. Yep. That all looks clear to me. Right, let's have a quick look at these. And since these are equal cards, let's zoom in a bit. Have I made enough mess of a thing? Yes, I have. Right, we're gonna open this pack and see what's in here. Has it got one of those little strips on the side? Yes, it does. There you go. Okay, right. Let's have a look at some of these then. And again, I don't know anything about the game, so I can't tell you what these are, but we're just going to have a look through and just show you some of the artwork. And this is more graphic design. Have these all got the same back? Oh no, they've got different backs. So yeah, I'm just going to show you some of these cards without actually knowing what any of them do. That's victory points. I know that's the symbol for victory points. Okay, all of this and more will be revealed at some point in future. And it comes with some bags, which is always good. And we got a promo tile, which is always good. And we got a rulebook. Now, I will be honest with you. Devere rulebooks are not the best. The last few Devere rulebooks that I've read, I have had issues with. Some things weren't clear, some things were actually wrong. The structure was all wrong. They were a bit confusing. I am more fussy about rulebooks than anybody else in the universe, but it does seem to be a common criticism that Devere are currently not doing good rulebooks. Now, I'm saying that this might be a really good rulebook. I don't know. I haven't actually looked at it or read it yet, but I will be doing that at some point. I mean, on the surface, it looks good. The layout is good. It's got the right number of, graphical examples mixed in. It isn't walls and walls of text. So appearance-wise, visual layout, it looks good. But the proof is going to be when we actually come to play it. So I wanted to give a couple of shout-outs. The first one is to Steph and Michael, who have a YouTube channel, All the Meeples of the Rainbow. And they've done, if you're interested, head on over to their channel. They have done a 1-hour video, which is basically teaching you how to play the game. Now, I didn't watch the full hour, but I did watch a bit of their video. And one thing that concerned me about it is that they said that they were trying to play the game. They were learning the game and they were trying to play the game. And they actually hit so many rules issues that weren't explained in the rulebook, or they couldn't find answers, that they had to stop playing the game. And that, for me, is concerning. So I'm not telling you that this is a problem. I'm just relaying information from what I consider to be a trusted source. They have since contacted Danielle Tascini, the designer, and they have got some answers. And in their video that they've got up on YouTube, and I think there's a thread on BGG as well, we have no official FAQ for this game yet. It is probably too new, but I suspect there's going to need to be some FAQ for this game. And Steph has contacted Danielle, and she did manage to get some answers to some of her questions. But finding out that another content creator actually had to stop playing the game because the rules the rules queries that they had were so big, they didn't actually know what to do. That's a little bit of a concern. And I also want to give a shout out to Wes and Tom from another YouTube channel, Never Board Gaming. Is it Never Board Gaming or Not Board Gaming? I get mixed up between them and Mark Dainty's channel. And they also highlighted that there is some iconography issues with the game. Now, again, I don't know that for sure, but certainly the part of their video that I watched, which was highlighting certain things and saying, look, this icon here means one thing and here it means something different and here it's not explained at all. That is a little bit of a concern for me. But now that I know that going into it, it's good to know that thing's going in. So what I'm saying is just be aware that if you do get this game, that you may have to do a little bit of research, BGG, send the designer messages to get answers to some of your questions. I don't know yet. We will see. I haven't done the sticker. Oh, the sticker test. It didn't show. Yeah. No, it's fine. Where did it go? Where did the thing that I sticker go? Here. There you go. Yep. Looks really good. And that one will stay on absolutely fine because that's a big sticker on a flat surface. So yeah, that will be absolutely fine. So my plans for this game. Tell you what, I am excited about it. I am personal friends with Danielle. I have been since we worked together on Tzolk'in, which is 2012 now. So I've known Danielle for 13 years. I've covered a lot of his games on the channel. And generally speaking, I am a fan of the T games and the games of the medium to heavyweight Euro category. I'm also a fan of De games for their production quality. Their production quality is generally very good. As I say, issues with their rule books overall, but yeah, production quality is good. And I've played a lot of their games and they do generally do good games. The game is going to be released at UK Games Expo. They sent me this copy. I said I would do an unboxing video for it. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to do a playthrough before UK Games Expo. So here's the thing. UK Games Expo is like, it's just over a week away. And my schedule is actually full for the next, it's full between now and UK Games Expo. So I don't have a slot really to be able to cover this game. If somehow the stars align and I do manage to find a few hours, then I was considering this, doing one of those videos where I learn how to play the game from the rulebook. Because I'll be honest with you, my normal playthrough videos, like the ones that I normally do on a Friday night, they take 2 days of work to prepare. I have to get the game, learn the game, practice playing the game again with the friends that are going to play the game, and then we do the video. So the normal playthrough videos that you see on my channel, a lot of them have been about 1.5 to 2 days work to create that video. I don't have that time to do this. Also, this is not going to be a sponsored playthrough video. So any time that I spend covering this game, including this unboxing video, this is all fully supported through my Patreon supporters. So thank you very much to you for funding the channel. But yeah, Devere and Cosmos don't do sponsored playthroughs, which means I will be covering it in effectively my own time. However, based on the things that I've heard from other people, I'm actually really nervous about doing a live playthrough where we learn how to play from the game from the rulebook. And the reason for that is, if I get to points in the game where I'm trying to play it and we're all trying to read it, and we do hit those roadblocks and we do get confused and we do get stuck, I'm going to get annoyed. And I find it very difficult these days to keep that frustration inside and not let it bubble over. Because in my world, Paul's perfect world, all rule books are great. And it really, really annoys me when rule books are not good, because there is no reason for it. There is enough people in the world who can help create really good rule books. And when I see bad rule books, it really frustrates and annoys me. So doing that as a live stream, and also what I want to avoid is the same situation that happened to Steph and Michael is, can you imagine it? We're in the middle of a live stream, we get to a point and we literally have no idea what to do because the thing isn't covered in the rulebook. And on a live stream, that would make me feel very uncomfortable. So if I do get chance to do a learn the game from the rulebook video, it will very likely be Patreon only to start with. and we'll see how it goes. Because, yeah. But I don't know. At the moment, I don't have any time for it. And if somehow that time appears, it will be a Patreon-only video. And it won't be this week, but it may be next week. But as I say, I can't promise anything. It all depends how next week goes. And yeah, we will see. But I'm a little bit nervous. Part of me is thinking, put this game back in the box, put it back on the shelf, wait a month, wait for some official FAQ to come out, or wait for everybody else to get the game, ask loads and loads of questions on BGG, and then suddenly all of the answers to the questions comes out. That's what I'm tempted to do, but we'll see how it goes. Other than that, let me know. If you have got this game, or if you're watching this video in a few weeks' time and you've got the game and you've played the game and it was all absolutely fine, let me know. Because as I say, I don't know. I'm just going off what a few other content creators have said about the game so far. So apologies if I have given you, bad information about the game, but that's all I've got to go on for the moment. That's it. We are all done. So yes, thank you very much to everybody for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it. Not a paid for video. Done it while Vicky's downstairs watching telly. That's it. Thank you very much again to all of my Patreon supporters. All of the advertising revenue from this video goes to charity, and I'm only able to do that with their support. So if you like the content that I create, got loads and loads of content coming up this week. If you like the content that I create and you want to support me, you can do so at patreon.com/gaming rules. And if I do a playthrough video of this, that will be exclusive for Patreon supporters. Okay, we're all done. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.